What up, Alpha Team? It's DJ AlphaTyler back again with another reaction. Y'all know it's Wild Card Wednesday. We throw out some random stuff. I've actually got a live stream coming up for y'all in just a minute because y'all know, man, we get these late starts going on because all I do anymore is get stuck in these rabbit holes on YouTube. And you know what? It's Wild Card Wednesday. We do something a little bit different. I'm going to walk y'all through the rabbit hole of my night. Okay, and then we're going to do some digging on the internet because there's some things that I want to check out with y'all. But before we get into that, we're going to check out, for the very first time, David Frost, a.k.a. American Dilly. Y'all know I've been meaning to bring American Dilly reaction onto the channel for a little bit, and I figured a good starting point was this track, Let It Burn. If y'all missed it over on Table Talk Time, Triple T with my homie Tim, I actually sat down, got to talk to American Dilly for a minute. Dude seems super chill, had his mind in the right place, you know, seemed like a really good dude. If y'all aren't familiar with American Dilly, he does music reactions, he does original music, and dude is balancing all this stuff while he is currently a petty officer in the Navy. So, 100% respect for that guy. You know, in terms of his grind. And now I'm ready to check out some of his music because I've never listened to any of it. And I'm going with his most recent song, Let It Burn. That's the one that Tim and him kept talking about. Mikey was talking to him about it. Everybody was saying good things about it. I'm excited to see what he's bringing. Before we jump into this track, though, y'all know I got one thing I got to ask. If y'all enjoy the content on this channel, haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Ding that notification bell to get on the notification squad so that you always know when I got some new content dropping. And don't forget to hit up the live streams. Turn on all those notifications. Give this video a like if you enjoyed the reaction. We're about to hit up David Frost, a.k.a. American Dilly with Let It Burn, the official music video. Let's get it.
When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right."
Okay, we're talking about living each day like it's your last. You gonna do something right? Okay.
Day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today?
I like a couple of things. Before he starts, I like, you know, we got this somber beat coming in. We got this kind of, you know, it's kind of, you know, shaking it out a little bit. You know, we're really toned down. It's letting you think, and he's giving the beat time to breathe. So he ain't just jumping in trying to fill it up with lyrics from the very start. You know, he's letting you get a feel for the beat and everything. And he's talking about waking up every morning, you know, thinking, if I were to die today, is this what I wanted my last day to be? Is this how I want to be remembered? Man, you live your life by that. You're going to make a positive influence on somebody. Come on now.
Yeah. I'm sitting and I'm wishing, lost in the vision. So humbly I show respect to any situation. I've been placed in a position of a higher intuition. I've been trying to tell these boys, but they're never gonna learn. Watch me as I burn, as I twist, as I turn, and become a portrait of the mind's eye. Confirmed, I believe in the dream. I'm not a quitter or a thief. That's all my little girls can grow up and be all that they achieve. I've been practicing my art form outside of time's reach, so I can give my all form in every word that I speak.
Okay, hang on, because I like the first inclination that I had to pause was when he changed up his rhyme scheme, because it sounded like it came out of nowhere. But he actually, after you heard how it played out, it actually went really smooth. And I like where he's going there. You know, he's talking about using his time to make sure that he's influencing his daughters for the better. Now, I don't know the rest of his music. I think he's got some reactions. I saw him while I was scrolling through with his daughters. I heard him and Tim talking about one of his daughters on his reactions and stuff like that. And I mean, you know, dude's a family man. He's talking about coming from that different intuition. He's talking about thinking about these things differently. He's got that responsibility, you know. He's showing y'all that main responsibility he has, well, that second main responsibility he has right there wearing that uniform. He's talking about his main responsibility, raising his kids. He's talking about practicing his art, getting everything better, making sure he's saying something that makes a difference to them. So y'all know that what we're about to hear, I mean, we're hearing reflections from a father. We're hearing reflections from a vet. We're hearing reflections from somebody who's mindful of more than himself. And at the end of the day, when you're mindful of the people around you, you're mindful of more than yourself, you're always going to have something positive to say.
In my art form outside of time's reach, so I can give my all form in every word that I speak. I focused on the beat when the dream was out of reach. Now I feel it in my grasp. You hear me bumping through the streets to the top of the mountain. I've been at the highest peak, but still no peace, no clarity. I need just to breathe. And so I guess that's my sacrifice, never being satisfied. An artist to the day I die. Guess it's true what they say, everything takes time. You can't rush your healing, gotta wait in line. The world keeps turning as these pages turn. Feel the fire deep inside and just let it burn. Guess it's true what they say, everything takes time. You can't rush your healing, gotta wait in line. The world keeps turning as these pages turn. Feel the fire deep inside and just let it burn.
Hey, I like that hook right there, because we're talking about not rushing. We're talking about patience, man. Wherever you stand spiritually, I'm going to talk to y'all about my faith a little bit. You know, one thing, all things, God moves in his own time. He don't move on our time. And one thing that has been just becoming more and more clear to me lately is we got to be patient, man. We got to ask God to have his will play out. But we also, you know, we got to wait. We can't rush God. Everything happens when it's supposed to. And that's because God moves in his own time. He don't move in my time. He don't move in your time. And we're talking about there. Feel that fire in there, man. Let it burn. Let that desire, let that ability, you know, push yourself, hone yourself. And he's talking about that grind he's on right there. He's talking about pull everything, man. Internalize 100% of it. Let it be fuel for that fire. Let it push you somewhere you ain't been yet. He's coming at 100% right there, man. Push that fire. Let it burn, but don't rush everything. Don't push it. You know, don't think something's going to happen before it's supposed to happen. You got to let all things play out in their own time. You know, especially when you're locked in this box right here. He's got a commitment. He's got a commitment to his country. He's got a commitment to his children, and then the art. You know, if that's his next priority, his art comes third. And so when you're really looking at what this man's working on, thinking about what he's talking about right there, I can relate to that, man. At the beginning, as a man, you have to provide for your family. Whatever you're doing to provide for your family comes after your family. After that comes your dreams, your ambitions. That's where you push your things. And he's talking about right there, that don't mean you let go of them. So many people end up working a job, a dead-end job they don't want to be in or something like that for years and years and years to provide. Don't forget your passions. Just know where you got to put them. Let them burn. Keep fueling them up. Keep pushing them out. Man, come on. There's so much in this already.
Keeps turning as these pages turn. Feel the fire deep inside and just let it burn. And so I guess that's my sacrifice. Never being satisfied. An artist to the day I die. At least I can say I tried this.
See, and that's what he's talking about right there. At least I can say I tried. He ain't letting go of his things. He's going to be an artist till the day he dies. No matter what, if you did it, you did it. Nobody can take this video away from him. Nobody can take this song away from him. Nobody can take these accomplishments away from him. But he's saying, you know what? I'm trying. And even if it don't work out, at least I can say I tried, man. Come on with it.
My sacrifice, never being satisfied. An artist to the day I die. At least I can say I tried. There's more than a lot of guys. At least I can say I tried. At least I can say that when the smoke did subside, I survived. But at the end of the day, I was alive. To live another day, to laugh another moment, to jump up on the beat and just spit it like I own it, then recite it like a poet, just another lost cause. Till I see my firstborn and I felt my heart thaw. I was looking for a cause, I was looking for God underneath every rock, cause these times are so hard. You can call it what you want, but this dude got bars. I didn't come to play games, I just came to play my part from the start.
Hey, he was talking right there though. He was looking for God up under every rock and everything. I think I heard him and Tim talking about that for a minute. So I ain't going to dig too deep into that, because I think Tim called that piece out. One thing I'm going to say, for all y'all still digging, looking for God, man, what you got to understand, seek God, absolutely. God going to find you, though. God going to bring you in. And you ain't always going to see the ways that he's doing it, but he going to bring you in.
But this dude got bars. I didn't come to play games. I just claim to play my part from From the start, I had heart, I had everything inside of me. Until they beat me down and I lost faith in society. Got in touch with the man in me, lost in insanity. I'm still paying dues when I'm trying to raise a family. This brand new face will fulfill all the prophecies. It's way too late for your two-faced apologies. I'm blessed by the Father, so really ain't no stopping me.
Yo, he's talking right there about finding God. He's talking about that brand new face. He's talking about, just everything that kind of goes into that. He's talking about losing touch with society. He's talking about falling away. He's talking about society beat him down. I'm going to tell you, man, if you're a man in today's society, you've got your priorities straight. You want to be the provider, the protector, all that. You want to raise your children biblically. You want to raise a family grounded in God. You want to look at that true umbrella where Christ, then the spouse, then the children. Society going to eat you up. But at the end of the day, we got to look to Christ for that support in that. You know what I'm saying?
I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I...
Oh, we're going back to the intro now.
Guess it's true what they say, everything takes time. You can't rush your healing, gotta wait in line.
Yeah.
The world keeps turning as these pages turn. Feel the fire deep inside and just let it burn. Guess it's true what they say, everything takes time. You can't rush your healing, gotta wait in line.
Yeah.
The world keeps turning as these pages turn. Feel the fire deep inside and just let it burn. Just let it burn. Just let it burn. Let it burn, baby.
So that was David Frost, a.k.a. American Dilly, with the track Let It Burn. This is my first time hearing David Frost rap. And I'm going to tell y'all, man, that was dope right there to me. I ain't going to pretend he was coming with like some ultra flow that just blew my mind away. I ain't going to pretend that he was dropping like bars that you can't take apart or anything like that. He wasn't trying to. The fact that I want to hear some more of his songs, because I want to hear a track where he can do it. I have no doubt that he can go outside the boundaries here. But sometimes you got to drop this soft song right here to let people know where your mind's at, let people know where your priorities are at. And it's like he said right there, man, he was talking about being torn down a lot. And what I believe, what I take away from this song, at the end of it, he has the priorities of a man. Not of what society wants you to think a man is, but he has a man's priorities in life. And if you got a man's priorities, you're going to have that hurt. You're going to have them people tearing you down, telling you that you're wrong. All that's going to come with it. But you know what comes at the end of that? He's talking about time healing those wounds. Because you know what? You stand on what you're believing in. You might have that new face. You might have that new body before you actually see the fruits of that labor. But your kids are going to be better off for it. Your wife, your family is going to be better off for it. Your life in every way, every place that you carry yourself with that confidence, with that resolve, everything that you do, everything that you put your hands on is going to be better because of it. And your outcome ends up being better because of it. Man, I resonate a lot with what he's saying here because as a man, as a veteran, as a father of a young daughter, I can tell you, man, there's 100%. What he's saying in this song is facts, and it's something that we got to resonate with. If you take your values to heart, if you're trying to lead your family, lead your life in the right direction, this is all something that resonates with you. Y'all let me know what you guys think about it. This is my first time here in American Dilly. Absolutely love the guy. Looking forward to hearing more from him. Y'all let me know where you're at. Let me know if this is your first time hearing him. What do you think about this track? If you already know something by American Dilly, tell me the next track that we go to after this. That's all I'm going to say. I really enjoyed this one. I'm DJ AlphaTyler. Thank y'all for hanging out with me for a minute. Hope you're staying safe, taking care, and I'm going to catch you guys next time.